Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Six Figure Developer Channel. I am John Calloway, that's Clayton Hunt and John Ash, and it is Live Coding Wednesday. Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern are when we work on some personal projects. Sometimes it's Speaker Meet and a website for speakers, conferences, and user groups. Sometimes it is John Ash's Lift Fit Log, fitness tracker. And other times it is Clayton's Blazor game engine, and that's what we're working on tonight. So, Clayton, you want to catch us up on where we left off and what it is and what we're doing?
Sure. So, like we said before, whenever we worked on this project, it is a Blazor imitation of Monogame, which is a open source version of XNA game framework that Microsoft created many years ago at this point. So trying to be as close to Monogame as possible, but there are some differences that are required simply because of the... it's not turned on. Here, I'll turn it on. Oh. Now you can do it.
Sweet.
But simply because of the implementation of the JavaScript interrupt in Blazor, there are some changes that we're having to make things asynchronous as opposed to what they originally were, which was synchronous. Last time we worked on this, I believe, was when we were trying to convert the application from the standard standard Canvas 2D context to WebGL. And when we ended the stream, it wasn't quite working, and then 5 seconds after the stream ended, got it all working. So,
yeah, I believe you said that would take about 5 minutes, and we'd be able to do other things.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Well. 5 minutes after the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and play it just so anybody can see, what we got. Hey, Ward, how's it going? Yay, it's playing. So there is a slight bug that I have noticed in the system where, if we can get this to bounce off of a brick, so if it hits on the top, then the ball gets redirected. If it hits on any other side, then so if it hits on the left or the bottom, then the ball does not get redirected. And if it hits on the right, then the ball gets redirected as if it hit on the top. So we're going to have to look at that logic at some point, although that is not, see, nothing. That was the left and the bottom, sort of-ish. And then, magic, see?
Oh.
How well, no, that was a left-right redirect, but it was as if it hit the left, but it hit the right. So we just need to flip-flop that one. And then that would be working, but anyway. The focus for tonight is actually going to be on the level system. We prototyped the level system last time, or the time before that, I believe. And what we want to do tonight is actually extract the metadata for the level, basically the level design, into a text file, and then import the... not randomly, it speeds up or slows down when it bounces off of something. That's just so that there's some code in there so that it looks interesting, so it's not just constant speed around. Eventually, the velocity will be some calculation based off of the angle of the hit on the brick or whatever. Like if it hit the corner, then it'll bounce off at a particular angle. But we're not to that point yet, so... The code that's in there is more or less just a placeholder for something to do that'll be interesting whenever the ball collides with a surface. But so right now, we've cleared the level, but nothing happens. So that's something we still have to do. So we need a level complete action. So I think we can throw that in pretty easily, I hope.
Famous last words.
Right. So naturally, that'll take the entire day.
Take 5 minutes, and then we can get on to something really interesting.
Yeah. But the main goal will be to extract to the level text. So I guess we can go ahead and do that. And we do have an example of that from the sample game that we imported, which is Platformer. So the content for the Platformer has levels 0, 1, 2, right? So we're going to hijack that concept and bring it into the breakout game. So we really just need to see how they handled it. Loading is probably... So when you create a new level, you get the file stream and the level index. And then it's going to load... Oh, load the textures for the... For this specific backgrounds layer. Okay, yeah. We don't care so much about that, but we do want to load the tiles, which are in our case will be the bricks. So we'll want to do something similar to this. So I'll just flag that. I'm going to close everything except for the ones that we are actively trying to work on. Level. Okay, and then we need, I assume that it will be, where is the game for this? Virtual touch player platform game. So in here there's going to be a level and a level index. So if I just find cases of that. So number of levels, 3. We can probably figure that out just by getting the number of files in whatever folder we put the levels in, and then we don't have to actually hard code it in. Then the next reference is down here. So load next level is going to get the level index. Okay, so that's incrementing. And then if level not equal null, level dispose, string level path equal, right? So that's where they're grabbing it. And then here, and then they're just instantiating a new level. So that's fairly simple. So let's go see if we can have that concept in breakout game. All right. So I do have a level, so we already got that much. And we're just doing this. So really, if I said load next level, create method.
So happy that the Surly bot army is back.
All right, so this is going to be async task, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and then we'll just fake it for a second. Oh, can't type. Is that a... No. Oh. I just need to do that. Okay. So, yeah. So that's fairly simple as far as that goes. We'll need some kind of level index similar to what they have. So that. Level index equals 0. -1. Ah. Right. So then, yes. Okay. Oh, I closed out the thing, didn't I? Platform game. Load next level. Okay. So first thing we need to do is get the next level. It's almost going to be a copy of what they have, really. Yeah. Okay, so level index plus, really. And then if level not equal null, then we can dispose it. Which our level does not have a dispose. Do they implement IDIS? They do.
Can we get a little social distancing on the screen?
Let's go what?
Can we get a little social distancing on the screen? We're all crammed together in the middle.
I don't... No.
Okay, fine.
It makes it more difficult. Why are you going to make everything hard?
It also makes it more difficult for you to hear me if I leave myself muted.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's it saying? Oh, right. Yeah. Solve that problem. Okay. So then we can get rid of anything that we need to get rid of. And then they are doing stuff to grab a new one. I'm going to actually copy this one. Now, I don't know why I would care to have the level index. I do need the file stream and the paddle and the ball. Okay, so we're gonna the level index. It's not gonna be content levels. Content.
Sure.
I mean, normally I would want it to be levels, but there's already a levels, and I don't want to mess with that until...
I see. I was going to say, it sure seems like it is.
So, not rename. New folder. I think what I'm going to do is... Clayton, can you do more? I'm working on it. What? What are you even talking about? Brick levels. All right, and then we'll just throw in add new item. This will be like a text file. Did they? Too late now. Text file. 0. Yeah. Same. Okay. Good times. Yep. And then here, so this would be brick levels. And then level index. Yep. And what's this saying it can do? Of course. And then
Fancy.
what's this var? And then this can be a using thing instead of that. And then this could be a var. And then, yeah, stuff and things. Okay. All right, so we need to pass in the file stream into the level. So now all the modifications will be in the level. So go to the level. Yes, this is my level. What's this saying? What now? Whatever. Okay, so load content. So here we need a file stream. So stream content. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, there we go. And then content. And then you need to come down to there to make everything
So
copacetic.
why load? Why give the content, the file stream to the level?
To what now?
Why give the file stream to the level?
Oh, so that the is somebody asked that, or is that you? Just
Yeah,
you?
that's me.
Okay.
Yep.
So the well, one, because they did it, but also it encapsulates the well. There's a few ways to do it. Well, so
Yeah, it's
so I
okay,
could
go
I could
ahead.
pass simply the level index, like go get level index, right?
Yep.
And then do all the file stream and everything in the level.
Yep.
The benefit to doing it in the game instead of in the level is that I can await in the game, but I can't await the constructor of the level.
Okay.
So awaiting the stream to get loaded and then passing the contents of the stream down to the constructor of the level allows me to have a better asynchronous flow for the system, I suppose.
Yep. But doesn't the stream then now have to stay open while we are working with this level before we dispose of it?
Only while the level is loading.
Okay.
But also we can dispose of the stream in the dispose if we wanted to.
Yeah, but that's only going to call it when the level gets disposed.
Right. What I'm really going to do though is load content is going to load the level, and then dispose of the stream.
Okay.
But really, after the constructor is finished, then it's going to dispose anyway, right?
Yeah, I guess the other question that I had was why not just grab all the content
Oh no, that's not mine. This one.
and then pass the content?
Because I
post the stream.
have to translate the content.
Okay.
I could translate the content here, but the only reason that I'm advocating to not just simply pass in, like, say, the level index is because of the asynchronous nature of the stream.
Right.
But there's no reason that the game needs to know how to parse the level.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Yeah. I wondered if okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, so let's translate this into the level. So brick position, bricks XY is what we need to get. So this doesn't. It does need to exist. Right. So we just need to parse contents. we don't even need to. It doesn't need to exist outside of this constructor. We're going to parse and put everything into these bricks. And I can probably new up the bricks as part of the constructor instead of there. So I can yeah, so if this is all really? Extract a method. Why not? Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'll just say load level, I guess. Contents. And then it's going to do this. What's this saying? We filled non-read only. Okay, so we've got that. And then I need to look at how they're doing it in here. Which is load tiles. Okay, so width equals line length. Okay, that works. So that would give me yes. And then the number of lines would be the height. Yes, just like this. Okay, so really, I can grab that and put it here. Contents. Oh, no. I could do that, but I can't. Okay. So oh, I hate the... Okay. So lines is a new list of string. We're going to get a line. We're going to say width equals line length. While line not equal null, lines add line if line length not equal width. Then below line read line. Okay, so that's going to go all the way to the end. And then at the end of it we have lines. And then, okay, so width and then lines count. So this would be width and lines, not capacity, count.
See, it seems like all of this is just reading the file, right? And after you're done with this, you should be able to close the stream. And this is what I feel like could just go into game instead of on the load. And then when you're done, you pass back this information to load level. But that's fine. We can continue on with the way that they've done it. But that,
yeah,
to me, seems like it could.
I don't want to refactor inline because
Yep, I understand.
There may be a reason that they've done something that I'll encounter in a minute.
Sure.
Okay, so this is their loop. that they've got going on, which I need to.
That said, that I don't know, I question a lot of their coding.
Well, yeah. Height. Where the heck is height coming from?
Is that the number of lines? Height?
Well, I feel like it should be. But at the same time, tiles get length 1. Yes. It's not the number of lines. It's the... What? Oh, not mine. Go to theirs. Tiles get length 0. Oh, okay. It is the dimensions of the thing. So, yeah. So it's gonna be, one of these. Which, honestly, I'm gonna say int height equals 0. And then at the end of the using, I'm gonna say height equal lines count. And then this would be width and height, and then I won't be confused by looking at stuff. Okay. Height, width, not tiles, bricks, and then await load tile. So they have tile type X and Y, which that's fine, whatever, to load each tile. So,
Oh, I see. They're doing each line by line, which is why we can do this. Because the line count will change. When we read line 1 in.
right.
It'll have a height of 1. When we read line 2, it'll have a height of 2. Etc.
Yes. Which, well, no. No. Because the overall array thing is going to have a singular dimension. Well, 2 dimensions, but it's not a variable length. Oh, come on. Load level. No, I want theirs. Stop it. Draw to nope. They've just got stuff to find everywhere. Load tile. So this is, yeah, it's going to grab that kind of information. Which would mean, am I doing that already, or am I... Yeah, I'm doing that here in load content. Except for I wouldn't do it here, I would do it as part of loading a specific tile. So I would need some kind of code system to build these out.
Yeah, to determine which is a 10-point brick, etc.
Right. So like if I would say something here instead of just straight up load tile, like if it's an X, like if we go and look at their levels, so they got these dots, right? So a dot means nothing.
Yep.
What are they doing in that case? Because it looks like they're just, yeah, do it. And they're going to do it for every They're going to load a tile for every single thing. Is there a tile slash... What name are we giving it? Or are they giving it? Oh, so it's a null tile. So they are doing a null tile, and they have tile collision passable. Yada yada yada. I don't really want to do a null tile.
We don't need to necessarily, do we?
No. I'm going to skip. So I'm only going to say if brick type equals or not equals, rather. Get in there. Okay. And it's a char, so it would be that, I guess. If brick type not equal that, then we're going to set it. Otherwise, we're just going to leave it empty, because...
Yep.
That's what we were doing, right? Just
Yep.
set the ones we care about and don't care about the ones we don't set. And then this would be brick type. Hello. Brick type, XY. And so this would be load brick. Right. And at least for now, load brick is just going to new brick. And then we'll come back to that later and add in different types of bricks.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Alright, so this is X, Y, brick type. Wait, task dot. Oh no, wait. From result, new brick. Right? Not all code paths are... What are you talking about? Not all code paths return a value. Liar.
Are you returning anything there?
I mean, if we're gonna async it up, we might as well async it up, right? Oh, right. Good catch. I did that to test you. Okay. What? Sure.
Did I pass?
No. It was
Dang
horrible.
it.
Okay.
So one of the things we were doing in that, we were also adding each one of those bricks into the physical physics objects.
Were we?
Yep. If you go
Oh,
back
that's
to
the initialize. Maybe.
No. If you go back to the beginning of the constructor. See?
Oh,
So after we do...
yeah. So we need to do this as part of... I don't think it matters what order they're all added in.
Yeah, I was going to wonder about that. Does that
Alright,
matter?
I mean, we'll find out. That's for sure.
I mean,
Okay,
one
so
thing
as
you
part
could
of
do
load
is
brick-
after you load all the bricks, you could just mean, it's probably not very efficient, but you could go back through the bricks and load them into the objects. But
If we needed to,
yeah,
we'll find out in just a second if we need to. I'm pretty sure, given that it's physics, that if it's messed up, we'll know it pretty quick. Well, I mean,
who
I guess it
knows?
depends on
It
how
may
long it
even
takes to collide, but
and it may even fix our issues. You know, who knows?
yeah, I seriously doubt it. All right. On the bright side, though, because it's collisions of all types. Once we fix it for the ball hitting the bricks, we'll have fixed it for everything hitting stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Load brick type. We don't care. XY. We don't care. I actually don't care about the XY. Because we're setting the XY in the...
Yes.
I don't know why... I mean, they had a different game, so maybe they had a reason, but I don't have a reason. Right, so if it's not empty air, then it's a brick, and we're going to make a new brick. Okay, so we need to come over here, and I think the original one we had was a 4x6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, I think. And 4 deep. So 1, 1, 1. So let's fingers crossed it doesn't blow up. Let's see what happens. The worst that could happen is the same thing that
excellent,
happens
Mr.
almost
Magoo.
every time that I run it.
You dropped a brick.
Yes. Hey, look at that.
It doesn't look right.
Welcome, Blazor, Mr. Magoo, and
But-
very well timed.
Yes.
It looks exactly like it's supposed to look.
What? No, it doesn't.
Yeah. I just did a bad. I did a bad.
Why?
It's
You
just,
have your X and Y mixed up.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Let's see.
Bonk. Okay.
But otherwise, it's fantastic.
So let's 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'd be a 1 like that, and then maybe a that.
No.
What?
No, I mean, I may be mistaken.
No,
but
I
think
get
it's
what
your
you're
code.
saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. I sees it. Bonk. Well, that was interesting. It should. Anyway,
It's,
physics. Okay, I get what you're saying. So. That may have been okay, but
I think so.
the rendering is the not working.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that might be just what's switched around, right? Or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Lines YX, bricks YX. Yeah. I don't know. Let's find out.
Flip it, and I think it'll be okay.
Bop it, twist it.
Yeah, exactly. Until it's right, and then.
Next, I'll try putting the X and the Y on top of each other. Hey, there we go. That's closer to what I attempted to draw.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so that's loading from a file. Woohoo! Nailed them. Look at that. I'm good. All right. Okay. And the file is technically... auto expandable. Now, it may or may not actually fit on the screen, but there we go. Yeah, so that last one doesn't actually fit.
Oh, fair enough.
The down there. Boom. That's just weird. Okay.
It's a feature.
Okay, so we can't have that many. Let's find out where the limit is for the bricks. Nope. So
Wait, that was really strange.
let's try that. The weird thing is I don't think that the
Yeah, perfect.
Huh? How did that... What?
Ideal.
So these two here
So
should
this
be...
one didn't render right last time. I don't think. Yeah, see, it's missing 3 there. It only has 2 and 2, and then it's missing the 1 right below it.
Okay. Okay. So I see what's happening. It is rendering... It's rendering 4
Rendering
by
sideways.
4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's correct. 4 by 4.
Or 4 by 3.
We reject your physics and substitute our own.
Okay, so let's go look at the rendering code, because that was a bit tricksy. Get bricks length 0, bricks YX. Okay, so this position.
And Chad, if anybody has any questions, feel free to jump in and chime in, ridicule, point, laugh, whatever.
All right, X center we've got as the length of the second aspect of, so X basically. So whatever X is, when we're newing it up, right here. And then we are taking that and we're multiplying it by the brick texture width, and then we're dividing by 2. So let's see. I'm guessing just because the size of the brick texture, there's some kind of magical ultimate spot that... Okay, so if we do, let's get crazy. Do a 1 by 1. Should put it right in the middle of the screen is where I would want to see it. But we don't see it at all. Oh, it's a dot. God. Helps if I actually...
Yeah, and if I unmuted, you would have heard the fact that I was screaming that at you.
Stop muting. Okay, so that's not exactly in the middle of the screen, but it is more or less in the middle of the screen.
More or less, yes.
Yeah, you ever hit the bottom of something and accelerate, Mr. Magoo? We hit the bottom and speed up, because that's just how we do. So I was wrong then earlier. It's not that it's ignoring it. It's just taking the incorrect action when it hits it. I thought it was completely ignoring it, but it is actually doing something. It's just doing the wrong thing. I wish. Okay. Wish I could see the matrix. Okay, so 1 1 1 1. See what that looks like.
Should be pretty similar.
I mean, more or less in the middle of the screen. Obviously, it's offset to one side a little bit.
Yep.
But it all renders, and it does appear to be vertically centered.
Yeah, I would say the center of this seems to be about where the center of the brick was before.
Okay. So let's just 1 1. Slowly inch it up until we find the breaking point. I suppose I could just go crazy and just a whole bunch of ones all over the place, but I like iterations.
This is good.
3 by 3 works. I'm assuming a 4 by 4 would work, but I think we were only getting 3 rows earlier. So we shall see.
No, we got a 4 by 4.
Again, more or less in the middle.
Yeah.
It should be able to it should be able to expand to essentially fill up that entire space that the screen has available, and I didn't put anything to prevent it that I could see, so I would actually expect it to completely fill up the screen, even where the paddle is, and cause some kind of bug with the ball.
Yep.
1 2 3 4
And
5 by 1 2 3 4 5. Yep.
I put my cursor right where the center of those 4 by 4s, and that was the center of that 5th paddle, or that 5th block. So it's staying in the same. It's all staying vertically and horizontally centered around.
So we do have an offset issue, but
yep. But it's
1 2
it's
3
nonetheless
4
consistent.
5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. We're already past where we were seeing it not show up earlier, right?
Yep. Well past.
One, 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yep.
In fact, it's starting to look oddly like a breakout game.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
It's all the same 10 points, but hey.
So fortunately, though,
1 2 3 4 5 6 7.
When the
8,
ball goes
1,
up,
2 3 4,
it'll just
5,
bust through all
6,
those.
7, 8. Yeah. That is a problem. 8 by 8 works. This is way more than we were trying earlier. I skipped one. I'm going to 10. I mean, now we're having some rendering issues, but 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
It looks like this 11th one will
It'd be the limit.
hit the one edge. Yeah. It'd be interesting to go to 12, but I'm gonna do 11 then.
12.
Because I would imagine that the 11th one will probably get rendered, but it'll be half rendered, right? And the 12th one should be not rendered.
No, they're all rendered.
Are they all there?
I could go to 13 and have 2 halves.
Okay.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. Okay. They all made it.
But that is, even if I fix the offset, that's as far, 12 across is as far as you'd want to go with my current sprite size.
Yes. What happens when you like make one of those, like add some dots in there? Right, because that's what we had, like dots and ones.
Game is choppy, by the way. I mean,
It just did it. I don't understand what was going wrong.
probably something I did. All right, whatever. We do have an issue with the. Okay, so get the center of the brick, and then get the center, or get the number of bricks, and that should be the brick center. Oh. Okay. But then... no. I think we need to do that.
Do you care to explain?
So the bricks were ever so slightly off center.
Yep.
And I think they were off center by either an entire brick or by half a brick. So this is basically adding half a brick for every brick to find the center. So I just want to see if this wrong direction.
Oh, we need to subtract a brick, huh?
Ah, well, that makes sense. Because it's an array, so you get the length.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, that is centered. Or well, it's as centered as it's going to get anyway. And then same thing for the height. We would take away 1.
Yeah, and I would almost consider taking more than 1 away, but it's okay.
Well, we haven't
Right.
maxed out the height yet. We can
True.
we can
That's
we
true.
can we can do more. Maybe not that much more.
Nah, I think we'll be there.
Oh, here. Refresh. I don't even have to restart the application. Oh, broken. I was wrong. Let's try. Huh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why would... Why? What?
Watch this time, it'll be empty.
Huh.
So it doesn't like 13?
I don't know.
12 is fine. Yeah, 13 gets shifted off.
That is the height, right?
Maybe no. So this probably okay. Yeah. I think we got something else messed up, right?
It's way up there.
No, but see, no, those should be all. We should have
Oh,
2
wait,
rows.
look. They should be full.
Yeah. See, it's reading the. It's only reading 2 things because we're not looping through those lines properly.
Clearly.
Yeah, we're basically only going 2 deep.
All right, hold on. It wouldn't be... Well, or would it? It would be
Yeah,
where I'm
maybe we
adding the bricks is where it would be, which is here.
No, I don't think it's where we're adding the bricks. I think it's where we are looping through them.
Well, that would be here. So, Y, which should be this, is get length 0. Which I'm gonna one real quick. Var.
No, so I think it's before that. I think it's before all of this. That's when we load them in off the brick level. I think that's where the problem is. But go ahead.
I immediately went to where we were adding them, and you said it's not where we're adding them; it's later.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
And then now that I go to the later, you're saying no, not that. It's when we're adding them.
Yes, you're right. It's when we're adding them, but it's when we're looping through the
That's
the lines. I think
that's here. Are you so? Well, where we're getting width.
so. We're getting width is the line length. Okay, that makes sense.
Right. So we get the first line, and then width is the number of characters in the line. Right. So in this case, it should be like 12 or 13.
Yep.
And then height is the number of lines. So
that's our
2
current line count.
should be 2. So then, are these maybe backwards?
Yeah.
Because YX.
Yep. Yep. I think that's what it is.
Oh, double drop. Not really, it won't double drop, but I tried. There we go. So now we can go and try to find the maximum number of let's go to 13 because that's where we had our problem originally.
And you should be able to just read.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I think you can do probably be able to do 2 more after this, I think.
We gotta. Oh, that's right at the. I need to.
Yeah, you could.
I need to move it up more.
Offset.
So let's stop.
I mean, 15 by 12 is pretty good.
If I do -2, does it go the way I want it to go, or does it go the other way?
I think it will go the way you want it to go. But we'll see.
No. So this one
Wrong.
maybe doesn't need anything at all. Change, no adjustment needed. Or maybe a +1.
Yeah,
We'll
+1
we'll
might.
find out.
It might. Yeah. Either way, we're not going to the center, right? We're offsetting it slightly.
Yeah, let's
Right.
do a
I
let's do a +1 and then say that whatever this is the max. Because honestly, you're not
but when
you can't play it
you
like
can
this.
power up through those things, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In this world of inverted kinetics. All the physics are like when you hit the concrete, you don't bounce. You dig into the concrete. There, yeah.
But it is
Whatever
called
this is the max.
block
So
breaker.
15. So 12 by 15 is the most that we can do.
Yeah.
Of course, you would never have a level that's like completely filled out. That would be, I mean, I guess you would, but that'd be so awful. It doesn't know where it's going.
Well, one thing you could do, and being a connoisseur of block breaker, you can have like different kinds of blocks there, right? Where
Yeah, yeah.
they don't break or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, well, the 10-point brick usually breaks like right when you hit it. Then like a 20-point brick degrades when you hit it, and then
Right.
you gotta. But if when you hit it, you accelerate through it, that's kind of a problem.
It could be a new kind of brick. The 5-pointer.
All right, so this is good.
I believe there were even some bricks that would never break at all.
What's unrealistic to you, Mr. Magoo? I don't. this this seems fine to me. I don't. I like how it seems to travel down for a couple extra frames before it decides to change direction. Oh, you want it to squish. That would be something. I don't... Well, no, we do have animations. Well, no, animations were in the platform game, and they're not a part of XNA, so we'd have to... Or mono game, so we'd have to create an animation system, I guess. Okay, so... John would hurt me if I got into trying to do that tonight.
Do it. I bet you can't do it before 10 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. You win. I don't even think I could copy it before 10 o'clock. So we need a level ending condition, which obviously is when all the bricks are broken.
Yeah, don't we have a state in the brick? It's like is active or something like that.
We do. Dispose. All of that's fine. I mean, we'll probably do some of that at some point here. Tile collision. Get balance with. Alright, update. Update enemies. Update gems. Update enemies. On exit reached. So they're triggering something on the player. Whether the player reaches the end of the level or dies. What do those do? Is alive. It just plays an animation. And it just plays an animation. Reached exit is the only thing. Reached exit. Okay, so that's probably their done condition. So if I searched, yeah. So on draw, they're doing a, if the exit has been reached, then they're doing stuff. And they do a win overlay, and then they load the next level. So all we would need is if level cleared. So I'll make a level cleared property, which will evaluate the bricks to see if they're all deactivated.
Might be useful for when we're setting those. Where do the bricks get sent to inactive? That's in physics objects.
Yeah, physics objects. But I believe, and I'll find out here in a second, but I believe that I can just say, if, is active or whatever on the brick. Which if I can, then I can just do a link query and.
Yeah. I was thinking that might be a little bit slow, but
we're not worried about optimizations right now, buddy.
Clearly. Did you see it drawing those frames on the screen?
I saw it more than you did.
I don't know. My frames got compressed in the Zoom call here.
All X. Hey. Oh, it's an array.
So what I was wondering is, what if you in your initialize you set like a total ball or total brick count, right? And then you just decremented that brick count.
I could.
And then at the end,
stop it with the thing.
You can always just check the brick count, and then if you have.
Why does it do that? I hate that it does that.
It doesn't ever do that for me.
What's that? Enumerable cannot be inferred from the usage. Try specifying type argument.
Are you talking back to your autocomplete?
Yes. Is this not something you do?
Not typically, no.
It's a thing of stuff, and I need it to be a different thing of stuff. Fine.
Needs to be like an integer or something, right?
No.
Could be a double, but it does seem like it would be a waste.
I'm going to say -1. Because that's the initialization value.
Sure.
And then this would just be brick count equals 0. It's actually not going to be read-only. All right, and then... So
Can I tell you a secret?
No.
So I just completed the pull request for the Azure Search stuff that we did with Brian Soltis. And getting it to actually return the type that was expected fixed my weird sorting issue I was having in Firefox. I don't know why.
Well, that's good. All right, so...
Did you finally abstract it out so it's not dependent on the Microsoft type? Is that?
Yep.
There. All right. Oh, fiddle. Does this have to be... Well, it could, yeah, because we might do a thing there at some point. Not that. There. Okay. So now we're going to have our brick count, level cleared. They are doing a check in the handle input. Whatever. I'm not doing it there. I'm doing it in update. Level update if level cleared, then load next level. There we go. And we have no concept of the end of all levels. So I need to make a second level. And then when we clear that one, the game's going to crash. But that's that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's make this one a little easier.
Sure.
Missing a dot on level 2, I think.
There we go.
I don't know if it matters, but
It probably would blow up if we did it wrong. It's not very fault tolerant right now.
crash-driven design. Yes, absolutely.
That's CDD. Not sure if he was happy or not. Okay. Look at how good I am at this game, though. I don't even have to touch the ball. Come on now.
I think a little faster ball would also be
Very, very exciting so far. Very impressed.
Hey, I got a smiley face to show up. I mean, more of a meh face, but still. Eventually, I'll complete this level. and then the game will either blow up or it won't.
And if it doesn't, then we're sad. If it does, we're happy.
No. I am fingers crossed, hoping that it does not blow up.
You should have just put something in level 2, or level 1 rather.
Huh?
You should have just put like another happy face.
It's gonna be a while.
Should have put 1 brick in level 0 and a happy face in level 2, or level 1.
Now you tell me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, truth be told, as annoying as this is, the reason why I put in the random change on bounce was because if you have a constant velocity, what'll happen is you'll just form a diamond on the screen. And the only thing you can hit is the stuff inside that diamond.
Yep.
Sometimes it's a very complex diamond, but sometimes it's not. And so I figured, oh, so close. It's like reading what's that one poem or story where the
Rainbow?
No, where there's the guillotine and it's like swinging and it slowly is dropping down to kill the person. So wait for it. What? Oh.
Yeah, because in the
There's a Poe thing.
in regular blockout or breakout, the walls don't change. The panel does, right?
Yeah.
Where it bounces on the panel changes the direction.
I want to be honest.
We don't know.
That should have done it.
Well, it didn't crash it. It could have loaded that level.
No, it didn't load the level because it would have
Oh, it
shown
would have stopped.
the level.
We don't. Do we have anything in level 1?
Yeah, I copied it. I'm gonna get rid of some of it. Okay, so what? I didn't look at the thing. Okay, here I'm gonna. There. Now it's just the one thing.
Make a smiley face. No, just kidding.
So here we're saying if level cleared, and level cleared is if brick count equals 0. Oh, we're not minusing
We're not
anywhere.
decrementing. Yeah,
So
got to do that too.
thank you everyone for that. For each brick in bricks, brick.update. Oh, well, I don't. If brick dot is active, then update. Otherwise, why are we updating bricks that we can't see? And then after each update, if brick dot is active, if not brick dot is active, interesting.
Do you not need the?
I mean, it's saying I don't, but I'm pretty sure. There. So if it's a newly inactive brick, then it will trigger the
Decrement.
decrement. Line 21. I'll have to go. What's line 21? Oh, yeah.
Boom. And nada.
It's not mad at me.
Nope.
Is everything running?
Ship it. Do it.
Is there an easy way to like output the count?
Yeah. I can do it right here. Oh, that was cool. I didn't have to do anything. It was like, oh, interpolated. Cool, there you go. Okay, so basically 1,000,000 times a second we'll be updating a brick and displaying the brick count on update. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna say level cleared. So it'll say like true or false updating a brick 5 or whatever.
Well, 1 because we only have 1 brick.
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I want it here. Yeah. Huh? Did I a stupid?
I mean, probably, but what are we talking about?
It stopped triggering that.
Right. So the brick has been updated to thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the brick is no longer as active.
Right. So if
we're not-
if I come here and I do this, if level cleared, then console write line that updated.
And just level cleared. Whatever.
Yeah. False. Updating a brick. And
Nada.
so it's not updating anymore. Okay. All right. So here's what we're trying to do. So when we update the level, and then if the level is cleared, moving to next level, then we are going to increment the level index. We're going to dispose of the current level. We're going to get the next level based on the index. We're going to set level equal to a new level with the file stream and the paddle and ball and all that stuff. And then we don't need to do that part anymore. And then I'll just say level loaded. Console. Okay, level loaded. Updating one brick. Hit the thing.
And oh yes. Okay. Yeah. I think Mr. Magoo might be onto something. I feel like level cleared is not updating or it's trolling you. It's just something's going on there. Could you add that logging statement without the if statement? The if wrapping around level cleared?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand why it's not.
I mean, it works fine when it's false.
Yes, correct.
Presumably, that should decrement brick count.
Yep.
Shouldn't have to do that,
No, I don't think so.
but maybe. Who knows?
Sure. Well, so yeah, we never get that.
I mean, Mr. Magoo knows, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
that may have been what he was saying.
Jeez, oh Pete. Someone email me much?
Yeah, so update is still running, but it's still false. Oh, I know what the deal is.
Oh, did it update? I missed it.
Stop it.
Should it just be get equal, and then get rid of the bracket? Get equals federal.
And then it's going to be like, you should do the thing. That's what I had. It should be reevaluating this. Right? I'm going to leave it like that for a second. And run it and see what happens.
Yeah, let's do it. The brick. I didn't. Sorry, I missed the logging, but I'm guessing the brick count decremented though.
Oh, no, I don't think it did.
Oh, okay.
We'll find out in a second. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. So it's not this part
So that part's
is
fine.
is fine.
Why isn't the brick count?
Okay, so when we load the
decrementing?
level, we increment the brick count. Yeah, just like that. And then on update, I mean, I could see
Is the brick
if the
never
brick is
active?
not active, then we decrement the brick count.
Yeah, clearly to me, 137 is never getting called.
It would seem.
Right.
I know. 1 second. I'm going to see what update does.
Yeah, no problem.
If is active,
Handle collision.
Is active equals false. Like, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, so after that, it should be, there's not always, but when there is, there should be a brick that is active.
Yeah. If the brick that we've got is not... Okay, let's update. Console dot... I wanted to write log. Right line. Brick status. Brick dot is active. Stat us, not stat
That's a
is.
U, yeah.
All right, let's see what that does. This one's not really helpful. Brick status true. And then look at that. Oh no, so the whole thing is wrapped in is active. So I need to move this statement outside of that. Oh. Well, no, because
No. Yeah.
the brick is updating, and then it should immediately write the brick status.
Yes.
I shouldn't see it a whole bunch of times, but I should see it.
Should see it once.
Yeah, let me try this again.
I wonder if it's like an asynchronous thing where we're not getting the log. But
Well, we're not getting anything,
yeah.
is the problem.
Right. I guess what I'm saying is I wonder if we're not getting that right line back logged here or something.
There's no asynchronous stuff going on.
Yeah. I see it.
I mean, there is, but there isn't.
I'm really glad you cleared that up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't need this one. Because update is already doing that check. That is gonna cause a problem. But for the moment, I don't care.
Yep. For this one, it won't be an issue because there's only one brick.
Right.
So. Negative updated to 0. Oh, and then it updated to -1.
Well, look, moving to next level. Brick status false. False updated -1. Level loaded. That technically got everything working, except the bricks never showed up. And it should have started doing the counting again. It should have had all the bricks active and whatnot.
Yep.
Okay. So, let's see. I hate that I'm solving bad game programming problems instead of solving game framework problems. Okay, so when we get down here, where are we reading all that junk in? Right here. So I'm going to say console write line level data width height weird. So maybe it's unable to actually load the next level. Maybe there's some kind of weird data issue. I wouldn't expect one, but What are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah. And boom. Okay.
12 and 5. They're getting loaded. But then we instantly just stop doing stuff. Okay, so loading brick. X. No, there is no
Nope.
XY.
There is no XY. Yeah.
I'm just loading a brick. See if we get whatever 12 times 5, 60 loading of bricks for the second level.
Yep.
Okay. So, come on now. So that's happening.
Where do we increment? Because that's not happening.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it says
we increment here.
so. This is not happening because the brick count isn't saying -1.
That's the initial value,
Yeah,
and
Oh.
I'm thinking because of the asynchronous junk
we get
that
I see.
right, but we have here on update we have this, so it should say if we were failing, it would say level -1. You're never seeing 0 though, right?
No, we're never seeing 0.
Yeah, so it's just not. So let's see, console.writeLine. Number of bricks. So width, height, and then number of bricks. Which
Because we are seeing that with height, are we not? Or no?
yeah, we were. I moved it down. Oh, I just missed it.
I think
that
we're
was
lined up.
It
though.
looks like it's gonna hit it though. Otherwise, I would hit F5.
Okay.
Number of bricks 60.
Level data. We get that
So-
once.
right, so
the
the-
number of
so-
big stickers. Okay. Yeah.
So level loaded is right here, right? So
Yep.
we're calling load level, which is asynchronous and does have asynchronous things happening. However, they are all finishing before we even finish the constructor.
Yep.
So, okay.
What happens next? So then we go back to the game.
Yeah, after the constructor finishes, then so yeah, level equals a new level, right? And then that's the end of the load next level, which is happening as part of excuse me, happening as part of level cleared here. So we're saying await load next level, right?
Yep. Yep.
Which so we have moving to the next level, brick status false. The level is not cleared. It's updated to -1. Level data 12, height 5, number of bricks 60, level loaded. And then,
Does it need to get drawn? I mean, I know it's sort of.
well, it'll get drawn in the next cycle unless something blows up before we get there. But it's draw. I mean, like drawing.
Yeah, we're drawing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to. I'm going to put something in level update, and I'm going to put something in level draw, just to say, updating level, drawing level.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. Which, obviously, the level is being updated because the paddle and the ball are getting updated.
Yep.
So, what? Did you see that?
Yeah, I think it hit the paddle a little bit, but
Oh, okay, no, that part's working. Yeah, it was because it was over the paddle, is why it didn't reset. Okay, so the level, no, not that level. I think we're done with that level. My level, update. So we update the paddle, we update the ball, and then we for each loop over the bricks. So it's possible. Ooh. Well, no. Eh. Well, and so here, after every single brick updates, it should say brick status, but it's not.
nope.
Okay, so console right line. Ready to update bricks. And then I'm going to say brick count. And if we see that a whole bunch and it says 60 every time, then
We know we're going through that update that belongs to that.
we
level.
know, yeah, and we should be hitting the for each loop, and we should be updating the bricks.
Yep.
Wait for it. This is why I don't do QA. Can you imagine actually being like a QA for a game? Ready to update bricks.
Ready
60.
to brick 60.
Pretty sure
Okay.
I've seen that movie.
I think
Grandma's boy.
that either here. Oh well, so we're not getting this. We're blowing up somewhere in here.
Yep.
Um,
And brick update, maybe. I don't know.
I breakpoint then. Yeah, don't ask me why I've been doing JavaScript debugging when I can actually set a breakpoint like that. So actually, I can just unset the breakpoint. Tell it to continue. Wait, what? Refresh. I lost my ball.
It happens.
Boom. Okay. Now,
Now set your breakpoint.
yeah. Okay. Bricks. Oh, what do we got in the console here so far? Yeah. Okay,
A
good.
bajillion ready to update
Bricks.
bricks.
We got a whole bunch of bricks. Is active true?
True
What
is
the-
active. So are they there?
Do you see?
Or are they just not drawing?
Do you see something weird that's going on?
No.
There is a very, very asynchronous, like F10, 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 F11, F10, 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 F10. This is like debugging something that's on like 20 million threads. And at this point, It shouldn't be. It should just be the one thread. So why? Okay, so this is just a void update, and that's all fine and dandy. Update. The game update is asynchronous. Okay, well, anyway. Jeez Louise. Can I get to here at all? Ever? Nope. Okay, so we're blowing up in the brick for colliders.any. Is colliders maybe? There's 64 items. Handle collision.
But is it possible that it's there, that they're just not drawing?
Well, so we're blowing up.
Right, because we're not seeing the thing.
And this.
But
no, I'm saying this. Yeah, they're not drawing because we're blowing up.
Because we're blowing up here.
Yeah. There's nothing to draw. It's blowing up. And I'm sure they blow up similarly in the draw call. But this part's blowing up. We should be getting through this, and we're not.
Gotcha.
Now it says, if we look at colliders, there are 64 colliders. So there is 60 bricks for this level. There is one ball for this level. There is one paddle for this level. That'd only be 62. So there's some stuff left over. And not only that, it says 64, but is that... Oh no, size 62. So why does it say 64? 62 is what I would expect to see.
Maybe that's the problem.
63 and
null
62 and 63 are null. It could be. Why are they null? I'll bet. Okay, so
Are they the old ball and the old paddle or something like that?
I think so. So, I mean, it's the same ball and the same paddle, but added again.
Add it again.
And so, I think weirdness happens. But I don't see anywhere where the brick is removing itself from the equation. So where is it being removed? So if we go to... Okay, stop. If I go to paddle, ball, okay, that's fine. Where are they being added to colliders? Oh, it's in level. And colliders is only the stuff in the level. Physics objects add paddle, physics objects add ball. they're the last two things that are added. The last two things in the list are null. Are they... Okay, hold on. Load next level. Paddle and ball.
We just get the paddle and ball that we had before, right?
We should.
Which perhaps we should be doing some sort of reset on both of those, but
No, get that out of there. Well, so okay, so this is the first level. So I would expect... Yeah, well, at least it got to this point. Yeah, okay, whatever. Get that out of here. It's not helpful.
you're not helpful.
I try. All right.
All right, here we go.
Boom. Okay. Paddle. Yeah. Ball. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Paddle. Yeah. Ball. Yep. Ball. Paddle. Physics objects. Now there's
we already have a length of 64.
now there's
Yeah, we haven't added the paddle and the ball yet.
right. But why?
Why do we have a length of 64 there already?
It's private read only. It's not static or anything. It's just a new list. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because C#. It expands by 4. The list expands by 4 every time that it reallocates new memory. So in theory, this is working as expected. Because we're going to do this. And they're going to be there. If I go to physics objects, and I go to items, and I go to the end, 61 is going to be the ball.
Yep.
Which is hard to tell, but that's the ball. So that part is working as expected. We've lost the ball. All right.
We are at pumpkin time.
You know what? Level update wasn't blowing up. I'm an idiot. It wasn't blowing up on brick update. It's just that the ball hadn't collided with any of the bricks. Because none of the bricks were showing. So...
Wait, how? Oh, yeah.
I feel like this shouldn't even be a check. I shouldn't have to do that. Brick draw, so the brick should know.
Good night, Blazor, Mr. Magoo. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good one.
The brick must know where it's supposed to be. Where are we setting that? brick position. We're setting it right here. Okay. Okay. So if I were to set a breakpoint here,
So you're saying it was a draw issue?
I don't know. Oh, did you see the ball came back?
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's always. Oh.
Oh, it might still
No,
work.
it's good. Yep, I think so.
I already hit the
Aw.
button. It wasn't fast enough. Jerks. Come on now. On the bright side, this one will definitely hit the brick. Hit better. If it like skips the brick, I'd be so mad. Can you go any slower?
Mm-hmm. Probably. Oh,
Okay, we do that. Uh-huh. And then go back to where I was. Draw. Right there. Okay, so draw. No, I wanted to go into draw, you dingleberry. Oh, wait.
But they are active. They should be.
Yeah, yep. Position is one of the things I wanted to look at. 0, 0.
minus offset of what?
Zero.
Oh, but that doesn't seem right.
Position. 0. 0. 0.
Seems like we got a lot of zeros.
Why would they all be 0 the second level? Let's grab a breakpoint and the initialize.
Are you reloading the file or something, or not reloading the file?
Man, I don't know. It's reading the file. It's getting all of the data from the file. Because it's counting up the number of bricks to add correctly. Did you notice that it didn't hit that breakpoint? I'm gonna assume that it just Blazor wasn't fired up enough. Come on. Are you gonna do it?
Nope.
Huh.
It also missed the breakpoint. Again.
Huh.
Maybe it's just not loading the content, huh?
Load level. Huh. Huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. That's annoying. All right. Hey, but this time we get to do the magic before actually killing the stream. I mean, everybody left, but
No, not everybody left. We got some folks. Sound off in chat.
yeah, sound off if you're there. It was Mr. Magoo left, and he was the chatty one tonight.
It was the chatty one tonight.
Let's see. where I'm looking for here. That.
Here, I'll drop that, and I usually get some going. See? Surly Dev's here. And the real Surly bot.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about Surly. Haven't seen Surly in a while. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. I don't know where else to do this, so we'll just do it right after we load the next level. We will load the content for the level. And probably this whole bit needs to be done as part of load next level. Like, I could load next level and pass in content and graphics. And then watch in awe and wonder as bricks fill the screen
Boom.
of all the aggravating stuffs. And now I'm dying a death of 1,000 console logs. So choppy. I don't know why it runs so poopy. I mean, obviously it needs some optimizations, but I would still expect it to run better than it's currently running. Although, with seeing what looked to be an asynchronous firing of update when it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I think that we're running way more update and draw cycles than we should be.
Yep.
And all it comes down to is that I'm not awaiting something somewhere that I should be. Either because the API doesn't currently allow it, or because I'm just being stupid. Time will tell. Should actually be in the game. This thing here. Oh, await. Await.
Doesn't like it.
Await. I don't care.
Wait, all
Await.
the things.
Await all the things. Await the loading of the content. Await the sleeping. Await the beginning of the run. Virtual task.
No, just stop it.
Stop
it.
what? What?
I think we need to call it.
Why is it
Because we don't need to show people this garbage that you're throwing in there.
that? Why is it mad about that? There's not an interface that I'm component base. That's what it is. No, that's not what it is. Disposable game. Can only be used within the async lambda expression. Consider making this lambda expression with the async modifier. Oh. Oh no, it's this one. Not that one.
Yeah.
don't know why it does that. I don't really need to do the await, do I? For that one.
Yeah, because you're going to do it later, right?
There we go.
And end draw, same thing.
There. So that's all of the stuff in the game loop. Then.
And now nothing works. Yay.
Is now asynchronous. Let's just run it like that. So now it should await stuff instead of just firing and forgetting and triggering another render loop.
I feel maybe placebo, but it feels smoother.
I was gonna say the same thing, but then I was like, no, that's just that's just me wishing.
Oh, here we go. No, it is way smoother.
It is actually smoother. It's still choppy, but
Still
it is
choppy,
it is
but it
better
is
than it
smoother.
was. So that
And
was
you're running in debug, right?
yes.
So,
But that was clearly part of the problem. So now
and
this
it reloaded a level, right?
it did load a level.
That was the whole problem, right? Maybe.
Well, that was the
That
problem
was-
of the night,
yeah.
but that was not what I was just trying to fix.
Okay.
Yeah, when in our process of debugging this load level, we found out that it was kicking off the game update a bunch of times, and so that's what the
Okay.
mass await all the things
Yeah.
was to synchronize all of the asynchronous.
Async all the things. Yeah, it's way smoother than it was. It's still really crappy, but way smoother than it was. And of course, it's getting better the more bricks that it destroys. Okay, so we'll have to find some more. What? Oh, thank you.
We're also going to have an issue with this because the first one is only completing that load level when. So if you go back to your game, no, it's in the level. So remember, we would do the level update. We're not checking when when a unique brick is flipped. We're not decrementing only when a unique brick is flipped inactive. We're decrementing anytime there's an inactive brick
That's
or
true.
something like that.
So it
Thanks,
should have already tried to load another level. But I
Thanks
don't think
to
it has.
DK Wallace. Really appreciate that. We do the live coding on personal projects Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can come back and check us out on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live recording of the Six Figure Developer Podcast. And if you've got suggestions on guests you would like to hear on the podcast, or topics you would like to hear, or projects you would like to see us work on, we've got a couple of different personal projects that we like to work on Wednesday nights.
And then you guys are also streaming the St. Pete.
The
Yeah,
meetup,
meetup.
yeah.
Here
we
as well now.
transitioned the stpete.net meetup over to this channel as well, just to make it easier to manage.
When does that happen?
That is the second Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, slow ball.
So subscribe. If you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can use your Amazon Prime account for a free subscription to the channel. And we'd certainly love to have you. This is Clayton's Blazor game engine project, a port of Monogame to Blazor, and I'll drop a link to the repo in chat. Maybe. There it is.
Yeah, which I'll have the latest stuff checked in momentarily after we find out if these last 2 bricks cause everything to blow up. I'm willing to bet that it just like, okay, well, I'm done, and it does exactly the same thing it was doing earlier, which is just letting the ball bounce around. But
Yeah.
it could crash. Getting some garbage collection going on.
What did Blazor Mr. Magoo say? It's crash-driven development?
Yeah.
Might have it right here. Well,
No, it's going to stop.
No, because it hit the top, so it bounces
yeah,
off.
if it was hitting the bottom, then our broken physics would help us out. But oh man, this is gonna be. Hopefully, it picks up some speed here.
Oh, you like the Kelsey Hightower interview? Yeah, he was great. That was a lot of fun.
It is. I could turn it into a DVD logo. That'd be.
You probably should.
Then I'd have to turn off the random speeding up because the DVD logo's never.
Oh. Whew.
Oh.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Because
Although I'm concerned, I don't think we're actually decrementing properly. So,
I think we're decrementing just fine, but
no, because
I think
fine.
that we still have that is active issue. Well, okay, well, if that's what you mean by decrementing properly,
yeah, I don't think we're. Yeah, I think the is active issue is going on.
Which means that technically, it should have blown up very shortly after the first brick was eliminated.
Yeah, basically.
But it didn't, and so I was like, well, let's just see what happens. Which nothing happens. Blazor just keeps chugging along. All right. Anyway, let me get this stuff checked in, and then we'll have probably a couple weeks to forget that we've left that nice little is active in there for us.
Perfect.
And that'll be fun. So
we'll definitely have to work on a different project next week so that you've got plenty of time to forget.
I think we try to do 2 weeks of a different project that way. It's really far removed,
Yeah.
Yep. All right. While Clayton is cleaning that stuff up and getting
there's no cleaning.
Okay. While Clayton is just straight up committing to master, committing to the main branch in GitHub, we'll say our goodbyes. This is usually about the time we wrap up for the evening. I want to say thank you to everybody that hung out with us in chats and played the drop game and followed along with code and contributed and did all the fun stuff. Mentioned earlier, we do the live streaming, live coding at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday evenings. We do the live streaming of the podcast at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we have switched over the stpete.net meetup to hosting that on the second Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern. Follow along on Twitter and like and subscribe and do all the fun stuff there. With that, we will raid our friend Chad over at Taylor and Code and say good night, everybody.
Good night.